Hello, I'm Maria Garcia, some chick 17 and owner of Mobile Healing and Megumis Boutique. Um, I just wanted to kind of like introduce myself and let you guys know a little bit about my practice. I'm actually at the spa today. I work at a spa 3 days out of the week, and then 3 days out of the week I do I I have an office in Orange Park, Florida. Um, but yeah, so it's just like a little bit about also like what I do. So today, like I'm working at a spa, but I actually have like a at least like a 2 hour gap, which is kind of crazy. But the spa I work at is at now. It's in town center, and they actually treat us really well. The manager's really nice, probably the best manager I've ever had. The owner's really nice too. Yeah, but obviously I prefer working on my own because I like to be creative. And I don't know if any of you have seen my menu. A lot of you have. A lot of you just kind of, don't know what to choose from. So you kind of go for the customs and the stuff that you're used to. So later on, I'm going to make like some more videos of kind of explaining all the different types of massages and stuff. I had an explanation of services on my website, but a lot of things have changed. But you can still see, and I'll probably link the video at the bottom for you to see that. But yeah, so the private practice, Mobile Healing and Megumis Boutique, I'm the only one that works, for that. I'm the only therapist. I used to sometimes call like a friend and stuff to do couples, but I didn't get enough of that service that I needed to keep doing it. And then I kind of I could say it's not like a huge mistake, but then I ended up working with Groupon, and it wasn't a mistake to work with Groupon, but they did end up like pretty much backstabbing me. And I hate to say that because I don't like to throw anybody under the bus or anything like that, but by the time like I had somebody that was helped because I was making campaigns, but apparently obviously I'm not a marketing expert, so they weren't really going anywhere, which is fine. And then I ended up I had one office, and then I ended up switching to a part-time office because it wasn't really kind of getting anywhere. So then I ended up switching to a part-time office, and then all of a sudden the campaign started to get good. I started to get more clients and stuff. And then I had somebody reach out and try to give me a really bad campaign that didn't even respect my prices or my actual services. They were just making up services and putting prices on them, which is kind of crazy. And I was like, no. And then I pretty much got ignored, and then they got months later they ended up bringing somebody in, and that person was I thought they were pretty good. They helped me make campaigns that were pretty successful, but then they helped me make I think 2 more campaigns, and the third campaign that they made was all wrong. They put a old house address I had, and I never signed off on it. I sent them an email saying I didn't want that campaign because it was not correct for information, and they still sent it out. And then I started to get people that were kind of really rude. They did not come for the right reasons. They were just bargain hunters. The way Groupon's supposed to be used is you're supposed to use Groupon to meet these business people, these businesses massage therapists, estheticians, whatever. You go, you meet the business, you like it, you don't waste a lot of money. And then you keep seeing them and you work with them on their deals and their coupons, because really that's the whole point. So I had they at 40%, 2 per household, and then I had a few people say that they could buy multiple, and I was like, no, you can't. You get either 1 Groupon and 1 price match, or 2 price matches, or 2 Groupons, but 2 is the most, right? And that's very generous, I feel. But anyway, so yeah, they were going as low as it's kind of embarrassing, but they were selling some of my services for $35, which I've been doing this for 11 years. And yeah, so I lost a lot of money. It devalued my work. So I ended up just kind of taking everything off. So now I'm only going to be seeing Groupon clients for I think the rest of this month. And then depending on where my life goes, I'll either, just keep pushing my own stuff or keep doing more out calls, because I don't really offer the same discounts on office visits as I do out calls, because the business was originally like an out call business. Yeah, because it just takes a lot of time, to do that. But my whole point of having an office was I got it last year after I got fired from a job at Hand and Stone, and like the manager was just probably like one of the worst people I've ever had to work for. And she actually ended up getting fired like a little bit after she fired me for her. She actually got fired for harassment, because she was just one of those people that just like follows you around, nitpicks you. Yeah, just never really values your work, just picks favorites, just a really nasty individual to work for. So then I ended up, I was hanging out with somebody, and then they offered me a room, and that's when I ended up getting the office. So I've had the office for, first I had that office in one area, then another, and then another. So like the office journey has only been like a year, but it was supposed to stay like mobile, but I thought that it would be better to see like multiple clients in a day, instead of just doing like 2-3 out calls a day. But unfortunately I was taken advantage of, because it was just like having another job that pays less, actually. And it does take maintenance to keep my office open. Like I have to pay a rent, I have to pay for my marketing, I have to pay, for all of my supplies. I'm constantly one of those people that like wants to like upgrade. I want you guys to have like the best therapies and the best products, and I can't do that if I can't even really pay my rent. And I am a single parent, but yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys like a little bit about me, and a little bit about mobile healing. I got a lot of people texting me and calling me, but the thing is, if you're not, I've been doing this long enough that I know if you're looking to book, you're gonna book. If you're looking for attention, a lot of people, I had somebody message me once, where's your office, I want to go visit you. Like I don't want anybody to visit me. I don't want to entertain long conversations. Most of the time you can get all of those questions that you have, you could get them online. That's why I started a consultation service. So in case you guys have that many questions, because I've had multiple people be like, oh, can you explain in detail what your services are? I'm like, there's a website right there. I don't have that type of time. Like I want to be able to enjoy my work, but I can't if that's the type of stuff I have to deal with. Like I want you guys to book. I want you guys to book. I want you guys to book online. If you guys need help booking, you can reach out to me. But if you're reaching out just for attention, just for information, and you're not going to book, I'm not going to entertain you. If you know what you want to get, if you don't know what you want to get, and you need a long drawn conversation, then get a consultation. Because I am a person with my own thoughts and feelings, and I think a lot of people forget that with us massage therapists. It's not just me. A lot of my coworkers is like, we talk about how we're treated by the public, and we're not just here, like, we are here for your needs, but that's, we also have our own, how do you put, we also have our own opinions, our own feelings, our own life, so when we're trying to set like boundaries and everything, it's not that, we don't like our job or we don't like you. It's just literally like, yeah, we need to have healthy boundaries. But I mean, maybe later, I don't know if anybody will care, but I'll make a video about how to have healthy boundaries with your massage therapist, because I think like having like a two-way street of communication and respect is like really important when you're looking for a good massage therapist. And yeah, just people in your life, but more than anything, I'm talking about like massage therapists, because that's what I am. But I mean, this is just kind of like very informal, but I just thought I should make a little video right now that I have time, and I just wanted you guys to know who I am and understand that that's why I can't like talk to everybody. I can't message everybody back. Yeah. So and when you reach out, please reach out with the intention to book and with your name and information. Okay. Just 2 to 3 questions max, please. If you have like a lot to say, you're one of those people that wants to tell like your whole story as to why your back hurts, book the consultation, okay? But anyway, that's all. I think so. Sometimes if you book an appointment, you can also talk to me while you're on the table. That's fine too. It's just more like, you book a 1 hour and then you sit there for 30 minutes telling me your life story. I can't give you like extra time, but if you really need to tell me like all of that, like don't, maybe don't put everything, like don't message me on Facebook and here and there, just to say all of that. There's just like some exceptions, like if you're like clients that I've had for a while, friends that I've had for a while, obviously, but most of the people I'm talking to is people that are just like, probably people that aren't even going to watch this video. But I think that's all I had to say today. Yeah, I'm a single parent. I'm the only massage therapist at Mobile Healing and Megumis Boutique. I have some products coming up. I want you guys to use my discount codes. I want you guys to use my coupons. I want you guys to, to ask me about the deals that you want. I want you guys to respect my business, that it is a business. It's not a way for you to hit on me or get attention. But those are the main points. I figured that's just simple to say, but I hope everybody, had a good day. I hope you learned something. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. I hope everybody, enjoys the rest of their day.